MVP race seems like it's taking shape. Joker's kind of dropped down a few notches. Embiid moved to the forefront with this 52-piece that he put on the Celtics last night.
Ooh.
Shot 80% from the field, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks.
Ooh, he gave them the McDonald's work.
In the win.
And they threw in 2 extra nuggets.
They still chasing the Celtics for the 2 seed. It looks like they're not going to get it, but I think if you're an all-star voter in your mind and you see a performance like this.
Oh, my Lord.
You know, he looked like he won it. MVP'd, as they called him.
Oh, my goodness, man. Who's stopping that?
No, but hey, that's that Boston Celtics, that small-ass I said it, right? I said they ain't got nobody in the back line. They got an old-ass Al Horford who ain't athletic.
You did.
So, Embiid joined Wilt and Kareem as the only centers in NBA history with at least 3 50-point games in a season. Obviously, Wilt averaged 54 seasons, so he had a few more, but that's some elite company to be in. After the game, Doc Rivers had this to say. MVP race is over. The man just scored half our points in an NBA game. I'm biased, but the MVP race is over. So, Gil, I know you wasn't feeling Embiid like a week or so ago, but did this performance lock up the MVP for Embiid?
Yes, it did, and I think Philly fans need to apologize to me. They really need to apologize because exactly what I said is what he did. I said, he's averaging 31, 33, and I think that's lazy.
Yep.
He is the most dominant and skilled big man in this game, and no one can stop him, so why isn't he averaging 40? No one can stop this man. What is Boston rank in defense?
Let me pull it up. Give me 1 second.
Top 4?
Top 5 at least.
Top 5, right?
No, we're talking about defense. Sorry, they're in my ear right now.
2?
Let me see. Their defensive rating.
Cleveland up there.
Boston's 4 right, or tied for third in defensive rating.
So they're tied for third, and he just gave them a 50-piece McNugget meal, and they gave him 2 extra nuggets, and he gave them a 50-piece. Now you tell me, why hasn't he really just taken over this whole season? Why hasn't he went into Kobe mode? When Kobe averaged that 30-something, that James Harden mentality he had that year, that's Embiid. No one can stop this man. And that's why I said he's lazy, because this is 52 is what I see him doing. No one can stop him, and that's why I made that comment.
I mean, he had that crazy stretch in March where he was going, I think it was like 7 or 8 straight 30-point games.
30s. Ooh, you like that kind of stuff. But when I'm saying
real talk,
when I'm saying he's a 40 guy, he's a 40 and 20, he's a 40 and 17. No one can guard him, period. So I was saying, and the Philly guy ain't hit me back since he's seen it. I said, and that's what I did, trick this little fucker. I said, hey, who's more skilled, him or Greek? He said, Embiid. I said, who plays harder? He said, Greek. I said, exactly. You just proved my point. Greek can't be him.
Ever. Yeah.
But if he got Greek's
that motor and
that motor,
unbelievable.
What do you have now?
No.
There you go.
No competition.
No competition. And that's what I'm saying. So it's like I'm taking a jab, but I'm showing him the most high respect. Like, I'm not impressed with your 33.
I'm not rolling.
Give me 36 and above.
Okay. I'm not rolling, Joe. I'm not rolling.
You're not rolling with Embiid?
You know why? Because he ducked the fucking smoke with Joker.
He might have been hurt.
I don't give a fuck.
Philly fans, in his defense, said he was hurt.
He wasn't, because he played the next game.
Wait, Philly fans, they wasn't there. Philly fans wasn't there.
They was in the comments. I read the comments.
I wanted that game to happen because it's the only game that was going to show us the metric between the two during the season.
We gave Joker 42 earlier in the year.
Yeah, that's great.
In Philly.
We talking about now.
we
talking about the deciding factor of you being the unanimous MVP. Unanimous. Now, granted, Gil has a great point. Like, ain't nobody can stop him. The 52 with the 2 extra nuggets, that's extraordinary, right? But I need that against Joker. Give me 52-17 against Joker. We ain't ever having this conversation again. But the fact that was ducked, like as a hooper enthusiast, as a real basketball player, when we look at things like that, if I'm in the locker room with Embiid and he don't play this game, I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? We not hooping today? Come on, big fella. Big fella, what we doing? We ain't hooping today? No, not today. Today's the only day for us to hoop. So the fact that we're having this conversation now, I'm like, numbers look good. 52 against ain't no bigs out there. Like you said, Horford ain't gonna be able to guard that. Grant Williams can't guard that. But one guy that might be able to sustain that with a matchup where you gotta guard him and he gotta guard you, I wanna see that. I want that smoke. That's Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield. That's Klitschko. That's heavyweight bout.
But is it?
It is.
I don't think anyone's questioning who's a better player.
Never. I'm talking about the matchup. I'm talking about when we go head to head, when you knock him out, don't come back to me and say nothing about this guy.
But I think that's what confuses people when we're talking MVP. I think people are questioning, do we think Joker's better?
No, not a chance.
Like, we're not saying who's a better player. This is not a who's a better player. We're saying who's having a better year. That's all this is. Yep. If it's them playing one-on-one or something, Embiid would destroy the man every single time.
100%.
That's not what we're saying. Who is having a MVP year, right? And that's where this big debate is. So, even if Embiid scored 52 and 17, right, against him, and we give it to him, and then he loses the next 10 games, right? Joker's back up top.
Yes, it's an MVP performance against an MVP candidate.
You lose the next 10 games, and you average 4-5 points, and you're getting crushed. This is about a 82-game season. This is not how you did against me type of shit. Right? That's not how it works. Even though as hoopers, we will say, yes, he's better than you, but you played well 2 games. How about the other 80?
Well, who we playing against?
It don't matter. You can't beat me for 52 and then duck it the rest of the games, because that's not what this NBA game is about.
That's what I'm saying about that one situation. It's like, don't play 81 games and then duck me on 82. Don't duck me on 82, bro. Like, finish the season on me. Finish it on, and that's why I'm like, look, that's why I respect the hell out of that critique, because it's like, yo, you can't fuck with 52 against the Boston. He been doing it all season. He had a long stretch. I just need that one game. I just need that one game to take it over the top.
Hey, man, that's probably one of them games, man. Listen, you go in and you be like, man, look, my ankle hurt a little bit. I'm kind of tired. Shit, I don't want this motherfucker to get the best of me. A little
Put
hurt.
some ice on there.
A little hurt.
Okay, we're going to talk Joker in a little bit, but it seems like he's still good. You said if Joker averaged a triple-double.
Listen, when we're talking about...
He's damn close, Gary.
When we're talking about the season, right? We're talking about a full season, right? You have 3 men out there just playing their asses off. This last week, all 3 still performing, right? There's not one of them can take a day off.
Right.
That's the bad part, right? Not 3 of them can't rest. Like if Embiid shuts it down right now, and then Joker has triple doubles the rest of this season, Embiid lost this.
Yeah,
right. Sure. Same thing. If these 2 have a really bad week, and Giannis, 48, 50, 48 or some shit, he's back up top. So it's one of those. This is one of those races where it's gonna go down to the last game of the season. Yeah, there's like that scoring title with Shaq and David Robinson, and Shaq thought he had it won, so he set out, and then Spurs decided, hey, we're just gonna give you the ball the whole game.
Yeah, like 70 on the Clippers.
Yeah, 72 on the Clippers. Just come on, big fella. We go and piss Shaq off.
Yeah.
Right? So it's going to be one of those things where it goes down to the last game, because I swear to God, if I'm Embiid and I sit out and then Joker has 60, 20, and 17, that would hurt. That would hurt my feelings that last. You know what I mean? Because he leaves that last impression.
And it probably against a bad team too. Like, it's just one of them, like you said, a David Robinson type game where they just throw him in, get the ball every time.
Getting the ball every time. So it's one of those things where it's going to go down to the last game. But at this point in time, I have Embiid up top.
Okay.
I'm with it.
So you can see I adjust to shit.
That's important.
Yeah.
I'm with him up top just because now I'm not rolling with the ducking, right? I'm not rolling with the ducking.
There's one game in a.
I'm not rolling, but I gotta put him at the top of the heap, just because, like he said, he just broke it down beautifully. Like when you talk about those performances, the statistics, how the whole season has panned out. Personally, I don't like the ducking, but globally, overall, you got to put him up there.
And again, at one point you had said that if Embiid could get the Sixers to 2 or 1 seed, it would help his case more.
Yeah,
but they're gonna be locked in at 3. We'll see. They still can make a push for the 2, but I don't envision the Celtics losing their next 2 games. But
You know, this is a question, and I got to go back and look, right? Or one of our fine gentlemen over there will do some research. I think when the Kendrick Perkins and JJ debate came out and it became a white versus black thing, I want to see Joker's numbers after that. I think it seemed like he pulled back because the one thing he's great at, that's where it dropped. And I think he pulled back and let off the gas and really stopped like searching. Like when you're talking about passing, you're really talking about getting easier shots for everyone else.
Are those guys hitting those shots though? That's the real question.
You're telling me you're hitting them all before he makes these comments? Everybody hit them all before he made these comments, and now it's like...
Are they missing them on
That's
purpose?
why I said if he averages a triple-double, then yeah, that's impressive. Has there ever been a co-MVP?
And that's what I was gonna talk to you guys about. There's been co-rookie of the years, never co-MVP. I just think the way it breaks down from a number standpoint to get there, but I wouldn't be mad about it.
Right. I wouldn't.
Would it be the
All
first?
MVPs matter? No.
Listen. Right now I have Embiid, right? He went from 3rd to 1st. I gotta wait for judgment on that when the season's over with. If I'm sitting here like this, splitting it would be the fairest thing. Yeah. It would be the fairest thing, and I don't know why sometimes when you have really tight 49.5s and really tight decisions like that, fucking just split it.
Yeah.
Right? It's one of those things is where you sometimes you just gotta fucking split things when it's that close and there's really no real winner. But right now I haven't been.
So if Embiid wins, should Joker be invited to the White House too? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.